Good evening and welcome to OU Nightly. I'm Brianne Ballard.
And I'm Megan Davis. We're bringing you news from around campus and from around Norman live from Gaylord Hall.
Our big story tonight, a miscommunication sent almost 90,000 gallons of water spewing about 50 feet into the air onto the OU campus today.
It happened early this morning at the Pi Kappa Alpha house. OU recently bought the house from the fraternity to build a parking lot, but as they began to tear the house down, water sprang up. Workers from the Midwest Wrecking Company caused the eruption while tearing down the fraternity house. Workers say the collapsing roof hit the water line, which led to the eruption. The water lines were supposed to be turned off when a building is demolished, but workers missed this pipe.
Another department that will take care of contacting us to get in, and somewhere down the lines communications has been lost. We don't know what happened.
It's believed between 60 and 90,000 gallons of water spewed out of the pipe before city workers were able to turn off the valves leading to the line. And you might want to allow yourself a few extra minutes to get to school if you used East Lindsay Street. Construction work stretches from the intersection of Lindsay Street and Oakhurst Avenue to its intersection with East 24th Street. The City of Norman received $4.6 million in federal funding for the project. Allen Construction Incorporated, the Oklahoma Department of Transportation's contractor, is widening Lindsay Street to 5 lanes in this mile stretch. Officials say pedestrian crossings and accidents are among the many reasons for the project. It began as a bond issue and was passed in March of 2005. Workers say their work has just begun.
We tore out one side of the road, and once we get this all paved and put a new road in, we got to tear out the other side and do the same thing. So we still got a little bit of work to do.
Construction is going on in this area since September and will continue until fall of next year.
New details tonight in the armed robbery at the dollar store on Alameda. Norman police have released a sketch of the suspect. The suspect is described as a Hispanic male in his 20s, 5 foot 8 inches tall and around 150 pounds. He was last seen wearing a tan coat with black stripes and a black stocking cap as he fled the dollar store Saturday night after taking out a gun and demanding money from the clerk. If you have any information about this robbery, please call the Norman Police at 321-1444. Again, that number is 321-1444. And one man is dead tonight after a fiery wreck on I-35. The Oklahoma Highway Patrol says 48-year-old Robert Bryan, of Stillwater crossed the interstate median, crashing head-on into oncoming traffic in Edmond Tuesday night. Bryan was pronounced dead on the scene. Troopers say they found a bottle of whiskey in Bryan's car. No one else was severely injured in the crash.
An Oklahoma City man will spend 15 years behind bars for drinking and driving. Marvin Ware pleaded guilty to manslaughter after he crashed into a car with 15-year-old Justin Wright, who was riding in the car as well. Wright was killed in the accident due to severe head trauma. At the time of the crash, Ware's blood alcohol content was almost twice the legal limit. Ware also pleaded guilty to possession of marijuana.
Well, Megan, today's temperature was actually kind of nice.
It was nice, but as Troy Christensen will tell us, those temperatures might soon take a drop and then come back up again. Troy?
Thanks, Megan and Brianne. Well, you know, we're watching this cold front moving through our area right now, and in fact, you can see some of these wind gusts in our area, 33 miles an hour right now in Oklahoma City, and earlier today, 44 up in Woodward. We're watching this cold front slowly move through the Oklahoma area, and it should clear our area by later this afternoon. But if you take a look at the regional temperatures, you can see that it's already getting a little bit cooler up there to the north. Right now, 50 degrees in Woodward, and it's even cooler up there. Colorado Springs, 34. We'll be getting some more of that real cold weather coming into next week, but you can also see some very warm conditions down to our south. Abilene still at 70 degrees. So we're right in between the air masses right now. So it'll lead to some interesting weather over the next couple of days. And when I come back, I'll let you know when your next chance for seeing some wintry-like precipitation. That's going to be coming up in a couple minutes. Megan and Brianne?
Thanks, Troy.
We'll look forward to it in weather. The City of Norman is getting proactive in its effort to clean up older sections of town. The City Council voted to expand Norman's proactive code enforcement, a patrol of sorts to keep the city clean. Proactive code violations on public property include high grass, junk, and illegal parking on property. The city will expand its code to 12 more areas